Good morning everybody, I'm CarnivalBen and it's Burnham-on-Sea Carnival Day. We just arrived at the car. We're going to do some repair work on the moving stuff, see if we can get that working. Other than that, we haven't got too much more stuff to sort out. I think pretty much everything else is still working. Got to fill up all the smoke machines in the cannons, and that's it really. So let's see if we can get these motors working. So we've taken the old motor off. We're just getting a new motor ready to put on it. We think the old motor's knackered. We'll check it out. I'll test it with a meter and everything, but we think that there's something wrong with this motor. So we're going to put a new motor on here and hopefully give that a go, see if we can get that working. In the meantime, I need to connect up the generator so that we can get some power to it and test it. So I'm just going to do that now. Hello. So this is the new motor just going on. Do you want me to hold that? Johnny photobombing in the background.
No, I'm just watching. Ben, are we gonna have joke of the journey today?
Nah.
Come on. I'll think of a beauty by the end of the carnival and we'll put it in the video. Joke of the day. Johnny's joke of the day.
Johnny's joke of the day.
The spin off. We'll start off with a simple one, like what did the biscuit say when his mate got run over? Oh crumbs.
I got a good pirate one.
A good pirate joke?
Yeah. Well, what's pirate's favourite letter?
R.
No, it'd be the sea.
You could have a Christmas cracker by any chance.
There we go, that's the first one. I'm going to Google some pirate jokes a minute for a joke of the day.
Okay, so we fitted the new motor, connected up into the wiring. I've also changed a couple of settings on the inverter. So we're just about to give it a try and see what happens. I've also put a clamp meter on one of the phases for the for this motor, so we can see how much current is being drawn by it, and we'll give it a try. I'm going to get a couple of people on each platform just to give it some load on each side so it's balanced. Mine wants his coffee.
He'll be up here for a while.
Just waiting for a ladder to get someone up there. So Johnny's just climbing up the other side, so it's balanced on both sides. So we've got mine up there and Johnny on the other side. Right, ready? Are you going to try this? Do you want to load this? That went straight up to 4 amps, like as it started up, and then it shot back down to again about 1 amp.
So it pulls 4 amps on the initial starter.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
But what's the motor rated at?
4.8.
So 5 amps.
Yeah.
So it's an amp below what it's rated at.
Yeah. It's wobbling about a bit, but not nowhere. It can't be getting hot. There's not enough electricity going through the wires to even heat that. So you can see the needle moving slightly as it goes around its cycle, but there's really no problem there. That's drawing just about 1 amp and the motor is rated at about 5 amps, so there's really no problem with that. So we're just going to leave it running for a little bit to see if we have any problems, but at the moment it looks absolutely fine and I really can't work out what the problem was on Saturday night. So we'll leave him up there, going up and down. Just there's Martin drinking his coffee. having a great time, just gently going up and down. Doing no good for his hangover, but we'll see what happens. We think this might be okay. Maybe there's a problem with the actual motor itself. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. So we think we're happy with this now that we've replaced the motor. We still don't have a clue what the problem was. We really can't work out why they failed on Saturday night. But we've replaced it, we've had it running for about a quarter of an hour, 20 minutes, and everything's absolutely fine. It doesn't get hot, works perfectly. So we're just going to replace all the motors that we had a problem with and see how we go from there. There you go.
Carnival Mike, broadcasting live, Burnham-on-Sea.
So we just replaced another motor on the lorry. So again, this works fine again. So we're not sure what the problem is. We've got Mike up here testing.
Crash test dummy. Hopefully.
And we've got Martin on the other side. But again, so all looks to be working pretty good. So that's all right. Another little job we have to do today is to take these balloons off of these bulbs. We tried this effect, other clubs have done it in the past, but it wasn't really that effective. We wanted to try and make these LED bulbs green by putting a balloon over it, but it makes it too dark and it doesn't let enough light through for it to be really visible. So we ditched that idea and taken all the balloons off. So we just gone off to lunch, come back and got a few daily maintenance jobs to do. One of them is going to be refilling the smoke machines in the back of these cannons. So the smoke machine's hidden under this back cover. This just pops off here, and underneath is a little mini smoke machine. So just need to fill this up. That's the first one done, another 23 to go. So all of our repairs are done. We've fixed 4 of the motors. There's another 2 to fix, but we can't get another 2 motors at short notice. The other 2 are going to come in tomorrow. Refilled the smoke machines, put a load of rope up on the front to tidy the front up a little bit, put a couple more cannons on, mended or added a couple of bits to the end of the Kraken arms, and I think that's about it. So we just need to now give it a quick test to make sure everything works, and then we can relax and be ready for the carnival. So it's nearly time to get things started for the procession. Start the generator up. It's dark now, so I'm just going to put some lights on so that the driver can get his makeup done. So yeah, getting close to procession time. We're obviously number one, so we're going to be first out, so we need to be ready to go right at the very start of the carnival.
If I'm too late for the carnival to start, I'll come out and walk with you.
Alright.
Could you look a little bit more fierce? Get into character, guys. Come on.
So it's getting close to carnival start time, so we're just going to start getting some people on, make sure they're all happy, and test out the moving stuff with people on again, and hopefully everything will work. So we just about got everybody on now, and the crowd's starting to build around the start of the carnival. Let's just have a quick look around. I don't know if you can see, it's a little bit dark. And the time is about 7 o'clock, so it's half an hour before the start. Like I say, most people are on now. We're just putting the last few on, and then we're going to give the movement a try. You alright? So now we've got everything moving apart from those two platforms. All the lights are on, all the smoke machines are on, ready to go. This carnival is just about to start. We put the music on about half volume. When we start moving, turn it up, alright? So after a little bit of a delay due to a car being parked in this breakdown area, we're now in the breakdown area and we can split down.
Yeah, and push forward.
There you go. Just pull that like that.
Yeah. Okay, there is the handbrake's on there.
There you go, folks. Yeah, pull it out. Is it?
Do we tell him to move?
Yeah, forwards. Yep. Wheel disconnected.
Yep.
Yep.
Is that pin going?
That goes in there. Keep holding the pin bolt, don't leave it on the back of there. Got it in your hand.
It won't come up. Yeah, down the other side.
Stop doing it. How we doing?
Not
Right hand down a bit. Yep. Come on. Right hand down more. Hard right hand down.
Keep going.
Come on, come on. Get the pin out of the way. Oh, stop it. That's it.
I've done all that, that's all good. So there we go, that's the split down done. We are now ready to travel to Weston. So it should be a pretty quick drive because there's going to be no traffic in front of us. We have the first car. I'm just going to wander up now back to the start of the carnival because we've just gone in a big circle. We're now right back at the start line of the carnival where I've parked my car, which is really convenient. So I'm just going to jump in there and then follow on behind the car just like normal. So we've now left the breakdown area and we're on our way to Weston. I think that was a brilliant carnival. It's really good atmosphere when you go at the front. The crowd are raring to go, clapping along, absolutely fantastic. Also the motors that we repaired all carried on working. Obviously we couldn't get hold of 2 of the motors to replace the broken ones, but we'll get those tomorrow and fit them ready for Weston on Friday. So yeah, everything that was working when we started was working at the end as well. Really good. Also the weather was really good. There was no wind, which meant the cannons produced lots of smoke rings, which is really good to see. And yeah, everybody on the car really enjoyed themselves. It was a fantastic carnival. So I think it will take us about half an hour, maybe slightly longer, to get to Weston. Once again, thanks to everybody who watched my Bridgewater video. I've already had quite a few people wave at me along the route, shouting my name, CarnivalBen, which is good to see. Again, if you put a comment down below if you saw me and you were watching at Burnham. So I'm hoping we should get home at a reasonable time tonight, maybe even before midnight. So we're now arriving into Weston. We've got to go the long way round to get to where we need to go because it's really the only suitable way for the cart to follow. We should be there in another 10 minutes or so. So we're just approaching the line-up area now. The car park, Locking Road car park, is just ahead of us. We need to turn right here and go around the back of it, over the bridge, turn left along Locking Road and then get into the car park that way. So here we are, here's the approach to the car park. Just waiting to get checked in. Right, we're just going to get coupled up now before we actually move into our final position. Come on back, but go over to the right a little bit if you can. Not too much, just a little bit. Just slowly bank round to the right as you come back. You've got about 15-foot gap. Keep going, keep going. That's it, as you are. 6 foot. That's it, the pin's in.
Yep.
So there we go, all coupled up. We're now moving the cart into position. So all that's left to do now is to secure everything, make sure everything's put away, and that's it for today. So there we go, that's the end of the night, all finished, everything's secure, locked up, and we're in our final parking position, ready for Weston-super-Mare Carnival on Friday. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.